Alleged bullying in the Miami Dolphins locker room have brought new attention to the problem, proving that bullying can affect all ages.
Sadly, we have also reported on young people taking their lives as a result of being bullied. But there are success stories. Local 12's Larry Davis reintroduces us to a young man who took bullying head on and is winning in more ways than one.
I felt the heat on the back and somebody blowing my hair. I grabbed the back, and when I grabbed out, I just saw ashes.
That was Devin Lewis 2 years ago, after someone set fire to his hair on the back of a Middletown school bus. His hair was singed, his pride burned. Bullied in the past, Devin made a vow.
I'm not worried. I don't plan on letting them do something like that to me. I'm not worried about letting people bully me anymore.
The incident on the school bus led to a lot of change. The school district realized it had to take a different approach to bullying. And as for Devin, well, he made some changes too.
I was determined to make a big change in my life, let this be for the better instead of being, let it take me, to some darker place or to be negative.
Devin and his mother went public with the bullying incident.
There's nothing worse than the wrath of a mom, an upset mom at that. And he was already being tore down, by words, and then something physical like that. I was afraid that he was going to go to a dark place and not want to come out or think that everybody in the world is out to get him.
Fellow students, some he didn't know, rallied in support. But a big change came when Devin was awarded a scholarship to Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts in Springboro. Instructor Michael Mershad, himself bullied as a child, knew Devin could have traveled to that dark place.
He chose, I'm not going to just sit back and, woe is me and play my video games. I'm going to make something of this. I'm not going to let this be the end of my story. I'm going to have this be my launching pad.
I decided I wanted to be able to defend myself and to not have to be afraid anymore.
But he definitely got stronger and he got more coordinated and, kicks started getting a little bit higher.
This past summer, Devin earned a black belt in Taekwondo.
I thought, well, if I can really reach up to getting my black belt, then there really wasn't anything that was going to be out of my reach at that point. If I could get up there, then there was really nothing I couldn't do.
But this wasn't all about Devin earning a black belt. His suffering made Middletown school officials take a look in the mirror.
I think that makes you take a look at everything that you do in your building.
Shortly after the attack on Devin, students made an anti-bullying video. Since then, new programs promoting a positive environment among students have been introduced at the school.
You see kids that have been at war with each other for years saying sorry to one another at the end of the day and hugging in some cases.
The national exposure to anti-bullying is so profound with students right now. It really it promotes an idea that every person has a legitimate right to respect and dignity.
2 years after having his hair set on fire, Stephanie Mckeehan says her son has earned respect and dignity.
Devin knows who he is, and he doesn't have to be anybody else but Devin. And it doesn't matter whether you want to accept him or not. He is who he is, and nobody's going to make him feel bad about himself.
Definitely, I'm stronger for all this.
Larry Davis, Local 12 News.
We've been given some warning signs for parents when it comes to bullying. You may notice your child lose interest in school or refuse to go to school. He or she will have sudden mood changes after phone calls or texts. And if your child is being bullied, don't ignore the bully and don't tell your child to fight back. Listen to your child and encourage them. Tell the folks at school.
That's a great story. Good for Devin.